Good morning, friends. It's Amy down at the Keto Queen. I hope you're having a great day. We have gotten snowed in at the house, so I was going to show you guys. We've got snow. It ain't crazy amounts of snow, but we have snow. And I mean, this year I got a new spa, so I mean, how can you not have a spa and get out in the snow? Hey, Laurie, how are you? So I'm excited and nervous about running outside in this cold weather, but I'm about to get in the hot tub. I just want to check and see how you guys are doing. Oh my God, it's cold. Oh my gosh. Okay, look, y'all can see the sleet and the snow coming down. The pond is frozen over. It is cold. I'm gonna run down here to the spa. Okay, so my friend Brian, who sold me my spa and my pool, definitely made a suggestion. He said, Amy, if you're gonna put a spa in, you don't want it down there by the pool, because if you have to run down all the way to the pool, you're very rarely gonna get into your spa. So I'm testing it out. I'm gonna see if he's right. So it's freezing out here. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm taking off the cover of my spa. Hopefully I can lift it by myself. Oh yes, I can. Oh my God, it's heavy. Hang on. Maybe. Hang on. Can I? Okay. Oh my gosh. I gotta put this down a second. Holy crap, it's cold. Oh my gosh. I did it. Almost. Okay, I got the hard part done. I got the hard part done. I got half the cover open. So this is supposed to be like the easiest open cover. You can do it all by yourself, supposedly. I'm gonna have to put this down in a second though, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you can't do it with ice on it. It's off. Okay, that's a lot of hard work to get out in the spa. So I hope you guys are having a great day. I want to jump in. Let me show you my toes. Oh, my toes are freezing. Okay, so I wanted to jump in the spa and talk to you guys for a second. Oh, my shoes are getting buried in the snow because I had a lot of people send me messages. Holy crap. Oh, yes, there you go. Oh, that feels good. So I had a lot of questions yesterday. Oh my gosh, look, y'all, just realized the pool is actually starting to ice over. There's ice right there in the middle. Y'all see that? There's ice in the pool. There's ice all down the pool. Oh, I hope my pumps don't freeze, but they said it's fine. They said you don't have to cover it. Oh my gosh, my toes are so warm. So this is the yard. This is the house. It is definitely icing out here. It's not snowing, this freaking sleet. I thought it was just snowing. So I'm an idiot. I thought it was just snowing, but it actually is ice. Oh, but that feels so good. Oh, my spa is amazing. I love this thing. I'm gonna have to turn jets on right away. So let me turn these jets on. Come on. Okay, come on now. It's too cold to sit out here without no. Here we go. Okay, I checked it. It's good. Okay, here we go. Maybe. There it goes. All right, so. Y'all, it feels so good. Okay, so I want to do the live outside because I want to definitely get out here. I've got to go to work today. We got snowed in, so our office is closed, but I still have to work today. Look, I brought my book with me. Hopefully I can sit out here for a few minutes. I've got to go to work today because we have a customer that we're checking temperatures and monitoring for health at one of our local factories. So I have to go to work today, so I want to get out here in the snow before I had to go to work, but it's actually ice. I thought it was supposed to snow at 8 o'clock. It's freaking icing again. But anyway, yes, I know I'm crazy, Bettina. But I want to talk to you guys this morning because I had a couple of friends send me messages last night. I got ice in my hair. A couple of friends sent me messages last night and said, what in the world am I doing wrong? Because I've been doing so good. I've been on the keto wagon. I've been really strict. I've been choosing the great foods. I've been feeling really good, but Valentine came and I ate all the chocolates and I ate all the cakes, and now I just feel so bad. And they're asking me questions like, how does this happen? Like, why do I feel so good, but then I make a bad choice? Hey Dad, I'm not nuts. It actually feels good in the water. You know how hot this hot tub, it's 104 degrees in the hot tub. So hey Jessica, how are you? Lisa Lindsay. Yeah, my pumps are running, I think, Lisa. Ricky had to go to the pharmacy, so when he gets back, I'll make sure the pumps are running. Hey, Steve. So I thought it was supposed to be snowing this morning. It looks like snow, but it's freaking ice hitting my face, so I probably won't get to stay out here very long. Hey, Crystal. I see a bunch of friends. Hey, Gloria. Jennifer says it's cold here in Arkansas. I think the weather, I think it's 20 degrees here in Jackson, or maybe 17, something like that. It's the coldest I've felt in a long time. Golly, Bill, my hair's going to freeze over. All right, so anyway, back to the subject. I have a lot of friends seriously are beating themselves up because Valentine's came and Valentine's left, and now they're feeling really bad about themselves because they had been making really good choices. Look, the ice jumping off my book. So I thought I was going to sit out here and read my book, but I think I'm going to be pelted by ice if I stay out here. I better cover it up. So anyway, they've been making really good choices. They've been feeling really good, like doing so good, and now they're very upset with themselves because they made the bad choice on Valentine's. Like, they ate all the cakes, they ate all the chocolates, all the candies, and now they're disappointed. I'm covering my book up, sorry. And they're asking me, like, Amy, how does this happen? Like, you've been keto for 3 years, right? Almost 3 years, you guys. I'm so excited. I've been keto 3 years, but guess what? I had 2 glasses of wine on Valentine's, and I got kicked out of ketosis too. It's not the end of the world. You're not always going to be perfect. What you do want to do is make sure that you have a game plan. Like, everybody should have a plan. It's okay to decide to go off your keto plan. It's okay to have the cakes and the pies on a special occasion. That's okay. Francis said it's a 16 chill factor 1, whatever that means. Dad says it's 14 degrees. My fingers are freezing. I'm gonna swap hands and put this hand in the water because the water is hot. It's 104 degrees, but it is freezing. Ice is pelting off my face. But I mean, I got a spa for the first time. How can you not get in a spa in the snow or ice and enjoy it? Look how pretty it is outside. Look at the pond's frozen over back there. The pool is starting to freeze over. There's ice out there. But I have to get in, right? I mean, I have to say, I remember the year I got my spa. It was 2021, and we had snow for the first time in a long time, and I was outside in my spa. So I've got the story now. So anyway, back to the topic. Sorry. You want to make sure that you're not beating yourselves up. Okay, we are not going to be 1,000% perfect all the time. We are going to gain weight every once in a while. We are going to gain inches every once in a while. You're not always going to be on this downhill slope. I mean, it's impossible to always be on this downhill slope. If you're always on the slope, you know what's going to happen? You're going to die. You can't just constantly lose weight. You can't constantly lose inches. I mean, at some point, you're going to hit a stopping point. You're going to hit a plateau. You're going to be happy with where you are. You're going to meet your goals. Yes, guys, you're going to meet your goals. I met my goal, and then I started creeping up during 2020 stress, but I'm not stressing about it. Okay, it's a part of life. And it's okay to have the cake. It's okay to have the cupcake. It's okay to have the candy on Valentine's Day. But now Valentine's is over. So what's most important is what you're going to do now, after the fact. You've made those choices. Look, I'm telling you, this water's so hot, I'm going to have to sit up a minute. Yes, it gets hot. So you've made those choices. Valentine's is over. Now what? Now what are you going to do? That's the most important thing. So it's okay. My hair is full of ice. It's okay to make those choices every once in a while, but having a plan on what you're going to do afterwards, that's what's most important. Hey, Randy Collins, how are you? I'm looking forward to hearing back from you on your quote. Randy's possibly going to do some work out here. Look out, the pond is definitely freezing over. You see ice right there? I don't know if you can see it on my right there. There's ice right there. It feels so good out here in the hot tub though. Okay, I gotta go back in. So what is your plan? That's the question. What's the purpose of today? Valentine's is over. Yes, you made a bad choice. I had too much wine. I got kicked out of ketosis. You guys saw yesterday. I got right back in ketosis. I'm feeling great again. It didn't take very long because I'm fat adapted. That means my body is used to making ketones. My body says, holy crap, where'd this sugar come from? Let me get it out. That's one of the most awesome things about being fat adapted is your body knows what to do. It's used to ketones. It's used to that fuel source. So when the sugar does come in, the carbs do come in, your body will rid those very fast. It'll work overtime to get rid of those sugars because your body loves ketones. If you are eating a keto diet and you've been pretty strict on it and you kept those carb counts, under 20, 25 net carbs, and your body has been producing ketones, hopefully, if you're doing it right, and your body loves those ketones, it loves the energy of ketones. It is the most natural fuel source, and your body will get used to making those ketones and know exactly what to do when you've made that bad choice. Now, the problem is we make that choice. It's Valentine's Day. We decide we're going to go out to eat like I did. We're going to have extra glasses of wine like I did. And then when you get back home, Sunday came, Monday's here. What are you doing today? Have you just decided, I made bad choices this weekend. I'm going to go ahead and plan to go out with my girlfriends on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I've got a birthday party, so I'll just start again next Monday. That's the problem. That's the problem, guys. if you make a bad choice, you just have to know that the next hour is a brand new hour. You can't wait a whole week. If you're going to wait a whole week, you're going to be very disappointed because your body is going to feel it. Your mind is going to feel it. Your confidence is going to feel it. You're going to start feeling bad about yourself and really sabotage your goals. So don't do that to yourself. It's okay to make a bad choice. Just don't sit in it and wallow in it and extend it out. Okay, you don't want to extend that out. So have a plan. My plan always after a cheat meal, I never have a cheat day, but after a cheat meal, my plan is always to fast. Fasting is awesome. I actually just started last night my 60-hour keto reboot where I'll be fasting for the next 60 hours. Dang, y'all, this ice is hurting my shoulders. I thought it was going to be snowing, otherwise I wouldn't have come outside. But it's actually icing. It's definitely sleet out here. And that ice don't feel good. So it feels great in the water though. It's 104 degrees. And if you're just jumping on, we're talking about how you guys can keep from sabotage. So many times in my past life, I have totally sabotaged myself. And my husband had a lot to do with that. But I would always sabotage myself. I would feel so good. My clothes would start to fit so good. And then I would go out for a weekend with my friends or my husband or whoever. Or I'd go on a trip. And then I get back home and I'm like, you know, it's okay. You know, I did really bad this weekend. Let me just go ahead and this week I'm going to eat all my favorite things and then I'll start again Monday. And we've all done that. Guys, if you've done that before, give me some hearts. I know you have, because we're women. That's what we do. It's hard for us to be decisive in every single day. So when we make that bad choice, we'll continuously make more decisions. Oh, y'all, I think it's actually snowing now. I think it's actually doing some snowing and some sleeting. I see a lot of hearts come in because I'm telling the truth. Okay, I'm telling the truth. We set ourselves up for sabotage. And a lot of times our spouses actually help with that. You know, my husband loves me. Gosh, I love him to death. And he likes a little thick lady. I mean, he likes a big booty. I don't like a thick booty. I want to fit into my pants. So my husband, he likes that. You know, so every once in a while, if I make a bad choice, he'll be like, oh, no, it's okay. You can just start next Monday. I'm like, no, I don't want to start next Monday. I'm going to get right back on track today. I had the bad meal Saturday. We went out for our Valentine's date night. I had a couple of glasses of wine. It was great. I loved my meal. My husband spoiled me rotten on Valentine's. He always does. But when I got back home, I decided I was going to go ahead and eat my keto prepared dessert for our final date night ending. And then the next day I got up and I'm like, okay, so I did that. I did a thing. I'm out of ketosis. It's not the end of the world, but I am going to fast until lunch. And I had my keto nat drink. I fasted until lunch. I checked my ketones again and I'm right back in ketosis. I am fat adapted. That's what that means. You can have a cheat meal every once in a while, fast a few hours, and your body is already knowing exactly what to do. Your body is going to run through those carbs as quickly as it possibly can because it wants the ketones. Ketones are awesome. Your body loves them. So when you give your body an opportunity to run through those sugars, it's going to know exactly what to do. And it does not ruin your success. Now, with all this being said, I want to make sure I make this very understandable. I do not recommend cheat days. I do not recommend cheat meals for anyone new. If you're new to keto, then your body has got to transition. Man, I'm telling you that ice hurts. I swear I thought it was snowing outside. I would not have come out here, but now I'm wet, so I'm going to enjoy it. But when you're new to keto, you have got to let your body transition into that state of ketosis and get fat adapted. Okay, there's a lot of information out there on fat adaptation. You can Google it yourself. You can read all about it. In a nutshell, and this is just a very simple nutshell, the most awesome thing for me to explain about fat adaptation is your body gets used to creating ketones. Your body says, holy cow, what is this? Like, where'd all this energy come from? Where in the world did these sleep patterns come from? How in the world is my body running so smooth? That's what your body says when those ketones start to create. And your body wants those ketones. Your body does not want to live off carbs. I can promise you that. So once you're fat adapted, the most awesome thing about that is that your body will decide that it wants to get rid of that sugar faster than you want to. And once you're fat adapted, it will run through those carbs quickly as possible, then create new ketones. So for a new person starting keto, I do not recommend cheat meals. I do not recommend cheat weeks, cheat weekends, cheat date nights, do not do it. Stay strict to yourself. Get yourself at that place, and it usually takes 4 to 6 weeks. It can be faster. Some people metabolize very fast. Some people exercise all the time. Some people fast all the time. And your body will create those ketones faster. Your body will become fat adapted much faster. Man, my hair is like frozen. But that is the most awesome benefit of fat adaptation. It's just that your body is so quick to reverse right back into ketosis, just like mine did yesterday. So guys, what is your plan? Did you cheat on Valentine's? I'm just curious. Did you cheat? I did. I had a glass of wine that was amazing. I told them to give me the regular pour, but they come out with a big ass cup. And I drank 2 of those, and it was really good. Okay, so Bettina tells me I'm crazy, that she couldn't imagine getting out in her spa, but hers is further from the house. So this is what my guy recommended. He said, Amy, if you get a spa, you want to put it right out on your 2nd level deck. Because if you put that spa way out there on the back side of the pool, which was my original plan, he said, you're never going to get in it. He said, you want to enjoy it all year round. And if you have to run out in that snow, run out in that freezing ice, all the way to the back side of the thing where I was going to have a waterfall, he said, you'll never, ever get as much benefit out of it. And he was so right. Because I get into this thing all the time. I absolutely love the hot spring spa. It feels amazing to my joints and my muscles and just the warmth of it. A lot of times I just come out and just sit in the hot water. I don't even have to turn the jets on. I just sit in the water. But this one has like 6 different jets that are freaking awesome. So yes, Bettina, I understand I probably am crazy, but it feels great out here. All right, let's see. Has anybody else cheated this weekend? I did. I'm paying the price. I fasted yesterday, and I'm already back in ketosis, so I'm feeling great. And it was a perfect timing, honestly. Valentine's was the perfect timing for me because we just started our 60-hour keto reboot, which is a 60-hour fast. Kim wants to know about the keto nat samples. I will send you some information, Kim, on the trial packs. But anyway, you make your choice, and then you pay the price. So if you are going to have that cheat meal, then you have to have a plan of what you're going to do to get yourself back in ketosis. My honest recommendation is fasting. You want to fast until you're back in ketosis. Sometimes that can be very quick if you're fat adapted, which was what I was talking about a while ago. Tina says she's got deviled eggs and cabbage soup today. She's home with a hubby who eats sugar all day. I hope that I'm encouraging you, Bettina, because you can do it. My husband's the same way. Now, Ricky loves the keto diet. He eats everything I cook. He doesn't love cauliflower rice. Y'all know that. He does not like cauliflower rice. He thinks it's ridiculous that we call it rice. But he loves the food. Whew, I'm sorry, I gotta get one more minute. But he also loves his pizza. He also loves his pecan pies, and that's okay. Ricky has never had any trouble with weight, and he really has never had trouble with pain, so he doesn't have inflammation issues, but he knows how amazing I feel. And he knows it's the most awesome way that I've ever maintained my weight loss and felt amazing. So he's very excited for me, and he always is an encouragement, even though he is a man. And men like that little booty. Polly says she definitely cheated, and it's okay. Alicia said, how's the best way to keep track of the carbs or sugar you're taking in? Okay, so Alicia has a question about an app. There's a lot of apps, honestly. The one that I used when I first started was called long time. Now, I only used that app for about 4 to 6 months, and then I thought, this is for the birds. Like, I'm never going to be successful if I have to log everything I eat forever. So I kind of stopped that about 4 to 6 months in. But as I stopped, I had already gained so much knowledge, and I had so much confidence in myself that was perfectly fine. But Alicia, if you use that app, Carb Manager, I highly recommend you don't focus on the graph. The graph that's going to tell you you're not eating enough fat. The graph that's going to tell you you're eating too much protein. Guys, keep it simple. The only thing you need to track is carbs. If you'll keep your carb counts down, you will be successful. Do not be afraid of protein. So many people get afraid of protein. They're like, oh my God, my app says I ate too much protein. And I'm like, no, honey, you did not eat too much protein. There's no such thing. Protein is good for our body. It's good for our hair. If you are trying to limit your protein, then you're going to see your hair fall out. You're going to see hunger. You're going to see loss of interest, honestly, because you have to have good proteins. So only track your carbs if you're going to use an app. That's my highly recommended advice. You don't have to do what I say. Hey, Mom. Mom, how are you? You should have come over and gotten the hot tub with me. It's very, very exciting and warm, but I didn't know it was ice. I thought it was snowing. Yay, Pamela says no cheating here. Way to go, Pamela. I'm so proud of you. Now, guys, we can all give Pamela hearts. Everybody give Pamela hearts. I'm so proud of you, Pamela. With that being said, don't beat yourself up because you couldn't be like Pamela, okay? Pamela, I'm so proud of you. Thank you for being honest and telling us that you had a great weekend with no cheats. That's awesome. Amanda, no cheats. Woohoo! That's so good. I'm so proud of you guys. She did eat some mini keto cheesecake, so she stayed on keto, but she actually has been reducing cheese in her diet. So, Amanda, you know that's not the end of the world, girl. You're doing great. So proud of all my friends. Pamela said her husband ate all the keto desserts, so she didn't even get one. But Pamela was prepared, okay? She didn't cheat, but she was prepared to have those keto sweets because it was Valentine's, guys, and on Valentine's, we get treated with sweets, right? Anita said, almost had pasta, but passed and had chicken. Way to go, Anita. That's so good. So when Ricky took me out for my Valentine's date night, I posted my meal. I actually had a really good keto meal. I had a cream spinach with no carbs in the spinach. Of course, carbs has the least amount of carbs in vegetables, but I mean no flours, no cheesy sauce. It was just spinach and Parmesan sauce. It was delicious. And then I had some, I had lamb chops. They were so good. It was a full keto meal other than my second glass of wine. That kind of messed me up. I will send you the information on the Keto Night, Alicia. It is very, very good. I love them. I have a lot of friends watching. Does anybody have any questions for me? I'm so proud of you guys who have made a commitment. I promise you in 5 months you're going to look back and you're going to say to yourself, I just fell over. In 5 months you're going to look back and you're going to say to yourself, wow, you know, look at where I've gone in 5 months. 5 months, guys. If you give yourself a commitment to 5 months, which is not that long, honestly, 5 months is not that long, you're going to be so happy. You're going to look back on that and say, wow, I can't believe I did it. I stuck to my guns. I was very successful. You're going to be so happy, and I'm going to be there cheering you on. I'm going to be in there encouraging you the whole way. Let me know if you have questions. I want to help. Golly, Bill, I'm just seeing more ice back there on the pool. It's crazy. So it's really cold. We got snowed out of work today at the office, but I'm going to be going into work at 2 o'clock this afternoon for a 2:30 to 10:30 shift. So I just wanted to enjoy my morning. I watched some, what was it called? I love HTV. I was watching Listed or Buy It or Listed or something like that. Love It or List It. I was watching Love It or List It. So I got to sleep in this morning, got to watch some good TV. I'm enjoying the hot spring spa, and then I got to go to work. Anita says, can you still have coffee with your fast? You can, Anita, as long as you're not putting stuff in it. So if you're using creams, sweeteners, then that's really not helping your fast. But it's all about what you're trying to accomplish. So for me, I'm trying to accomplish control. When I do my fast, it's all about control. I want to know that I can make decisions. I can say, Amy Dove, for the next 60 hours, you're not going to eat food. You're going to be fasting with ketones. You're going to do a rock star job. Your body is going to see benefits. You're going to see less inches around your hips. I love the control of the reboot. That's why I love to do that extended fast. But it really depends on what you're looking for, Anita. So if you're just looking for loss of inches or a break in your plateau, then you can have coffee on your fast. I just recommend you not fill it up with cream, okay? And a lot of people are going to tell you different, and that's okay. Again, I really think it all depends on what you're trying to accomplish in your fast. A lot of people will just fast with water. That's perfectly fine. I just don't know if I agree with that for an extended fast. I don't think there's a lot of benefits to an extended fast with water. You're not taking on any vitamins. You're not having any of the minerals you need. So if you're going to fast with water 24 hours, it's perfectly fine. I'm not a doctor. Look, y'all, I've got ice piling up on my brows. It actually is turning more to snow, but my hair is totally icing over. When I get out of here, I'm going to run to a hot shower. Okay, Sarah said that she's got a plan for the keto diet. So Sarah, have you started yet? I'm curious. I can send you some simple getting started information. This is working into my 3rd year keto. I absolutely love it. Have I been perfect in it? Absolutely not, because no one's perfect. I got to a weight loss goal that I'd set for myself. I actually exceeded the goal, and I was doing great until 2020 hit. When you have so much stress and running a business, it definitely affects everything in your life, right? So it definitely affects your weight. It affects your stress levels, your sleeping patterns. So I definitely did not see a lot of success the last part of 2020, but I'm not stressing about it. I'm feeling great. If you guys follow my page, you saw yesterday that I'm back in my 27 jeans. They're tight as hell, but I'm back in them. And I know over the next few weeks or even into the next month, they're gonna fit like a glove again. So, you know, you can't stress about things that are outside of your control. The only thing you can control are your choices and your plans to make the best choice. That's the thing. You've got to have a plan to make the best choice. And that's why I love my keto nat drinks. That's why I love my family, who is so supportive. Even if I cook something they don't love, like cauliflower rice, my husband hates it, he still will eat it. He still is not going to complain. He still is encouraging. So have you a plan. Don't beat yourself up over things you can't control, like the weather. You can't control stress sometimes. Now, when you can, you need to. Stress will kill you. Stress will kill you just as much as sugar will. But you can't control certain things, so you can't beat yourself up over those things you can't control. All right, guys, y'all have any questions? Anita wants to know if I take vitamins. I sure do not, Anita. There's nothing wrong with taking vitamins. If you're going to take a vitamin, I recommend you research and make sure that it is a good vitamin, not full of junk, because a lot of vitamins are. But the reason I don't take any vitamins is because, number one, I eat a clean keto diet. I have lean meats and vegetables, and those lean meats and vegetables carry most all the vitamins you need. Another reason I don't take vitamins is because of my keto nat drinks. They have so many vitamins and minerals, and I drink them on a daily basis. So I drink one every single morning. So if I was going to say I take a vitamin, I would tell you that's my vitamin supplement, as well as my ketone supplement. It gives me so much energy and appetite control. Now, I always tell my friends, and I'm never going to change my story because it's the truth. I'm always going to be truthful with my friends. You do not have to have keto nat for success. I just freaking love it. And I've been drinking it for over 2 years. My granny drinks it. My husband drinks it. My mom drinks it. My dad drinks it. It tastes delicious. And there are so many benefits that we just continued. And because I continued and had such success, that's why I share it. And that's why I sell it. But I always tell my friends, you don't have to have that for success. It's whatever works for you and your lifestyle. For my lifestyle, where I'm always on the go running and always working, and yes, I do have a lot of enjoyable time, I also have a lot of stress. And with that in my life and my lifestyle, the keto nat works perfectly for me. Hey, David Terry, how are you? So any other questions, guys? Y'all have any other questions? I am loving this spa. It feels amazing out here in the ice. It is snowing. It's coming down pretty good. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me see if I can flip it around. Let's see if you can see it a little better. So you can see it popping off the hot spring spa. It's definitely got a mix of sleet and snow. I had no idea. So you see my temperature cover is full. Just keep, there we go. 104 degrees, guys. I need to amp it up to 106. But I absolutely love this spa. I love that my friend Brian sold it to me and told me exactly what to do. Told me exactly where to put it so I'd enjoy it all year round. It's on the second level of my deck. You see my porch there? I've got a second level deck. I love it because I get in it all year round. And he proved that to me today. He said, Amy, if you put it way out there on the other side of your pool like I wanted to, because I had this idea of putting it out there by my pool with a little waterfall so it looks like it's a part of my pool. And he said, I wouldn't do it. He said, I wouldn't do it. I'll do it because I'm just a salesperson. I mean, I'll sell you whatever you want, but I wouldn't do it. He said, you want to put it right outside your porch, close to the house so you can enjoy it all year long. You won't be freezing to death running to it. And if you had to go all the way around that pool, he said you'd never make it. So you guys see the shed back there? That actually was a shed that was out there in our backyard. We're going to convert it over to a little pool house. So where the window is, we're going to put a door and a cute little step, and it's going to be a cute little pool house. We laughed about it last summer when we were planning all this. When we planned it, I said, I've got to have a bathhouse. You got to have something outside because it's a pretty good ways to my bathroom, to my guest bathroom. So we decided we were going to put my shed out there and we were going to call it the shit shed. I know, I'm sorry, excuse my language, but we just thought it was so funny. Like, we're going to put the shed out there and it was going to be called the shit shed, and I was going to have a sign that pointed to it that said, here's the shit shed. I decided to get us out because at one point I'm going to have grandkids and I don't want them to see a sign out there that says that. So now it's just going to be the pool house. We'll probably decorate it up kind of cute. I don't know how in the world the Polaris is sitting out there. It's not frozen yet, but it feels good out here. So you see I'm outside the water. The water is hot. So I love this hot spring spa. If you guys have ever thought about it, I would definitely recommend you go for it. Bite the plunge. Save your money. That's what we did. We saved for 5 or 6 years, and we paid off all of our debt, and then we're having fun with the money. So sometimes you have to live a little, right? All right, guys, I don't see any more keto questions. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I'm here to help anyone who wants to get started, anybody who wants to change their life, families, women, men, everyone. It is an amazing transformation that truly, truly changes everything. If you didn't listen to my podcast, I hope you do. The podcast I posted on the page, it was a lot of fun. I did that with one of my local radio stations and a friend of mine who works in charity with me. And, you know, it was a lot of fun talking about keto, but I didn't really realize a lot of my backstory myself until she started asking me questions. So if you didn't watch or listen to the podcast, I hope you'll go to my page, find that posting of the podcast, listen in, let me know what you think, what questions you have. I'm here to help anybody who wants to make this transition. Sarah says she needs help, and Sarah, as soon as I get out of this hot tub and back in the house and warm, I'm going to send you some really good, quick, easy, simple getting started information. A lot of people get this information, they're like, really, that's it? I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's not hard. It really is not hard. Keto is not hard. People just make it complicated because they want to make it complicated. And it's really not complicated. All right, guys, I'm just have to dunk in and thaw my hair out. I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to all of you later. And if you have any questions, just send them to me. Oh, I got another question come in, so I got to answer. Kathy wants to know if I count my macros. Kathy, I sure do not. There is nothing wrong with it. If you want to count your macros, there's nothing wrong with that. It's actually good for you to count your macros. I just don't. And let me tell you why. When I first started, I did download the Carb Manager app, and I love the app. It really is easy to use. You can create your own recipes to store in there, so it tells you exactly how many carbs are in that casserole you're putting together. But the macros really kind of stress people out, because in that app, it's going to give you this little pie graph, and it's going to say, hey, wait, hang on a minute. Kathy, you didn't eat enough protein, or Kathy, hang on a minute, you didn't eat enough fat. You ate too much protein. And people get really stressed and hung up on those numbers in this graph. I don't recommend counting macros. It puts a little fear into people when they see that they have not eaten enough fat. They actually go in the house and look for stuff to eat when they're not hungry. And they put more fat